Okay, looks like we got one person in here so far. I'm starting my dash right now. It is 2:40. We're gonna go until about just after 6:30 because I'm going for 4 hours. Check this out. We got a 96% acceptance rate right now. So, and 4.93 customer rating. Hey, Marquisha Renee, what's up? So I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. Yeah. While people get while people get coming in here. Yeah, sorry I didn't go live yesterday. That was the original plan, and then had some stuff or had some news about my wife's baby, or our baby. My wife is actually the one who's carrying the baby. So I couldn't go out yesterday because of that. We had her doctor's appointment, but everything seems to be fine now, so that's good. We got people rolling in. I'm just waiting on an order for those of you guys who are just getting in here. And I'm also drinking this Spindrift. I don't drink energy drinks anymore. Sad day, I know. Oh, that's so good though. Yeah, no energy drinks for me anymore because they're just not that good for you. Looks like we got a couple people waiting on DoorDash orders just like I am right now. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. That Spindrift, so good. So good. That flavor is pink lemonade, and it's actually pretty good for you because it's just sparkling water with like a tiny bit of real fruit juice in it. So that's what I'm drinking now. Yeah, we're getting started. I don't know how long it'll take me to get my first order, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm also doing it in a different area than I normally do. I don't normally DoorDash in the Provo area, but that's what I'm doing today. Someone told me that during the in-between hours in Provo area, you can actually get some pretty good orders. So for those of you guys who don't know, the Provo area, big college town. Big college town. There's two huge, massive universities. Oh, there we go. Check that out. $6.50, 2 miles. It is a stack order, but hey, that's not bad. But I am in the wrong lane, so that sucks. Starting off strong. Only had to wait about 4 minutes for that. $6.50, and we're doing good. 2 miles, that's all. Man, I really wish I hadn't gotten in this lane. Bro, just like me for real. Not sure what you mean by that, Justin Thomas, but maybe I am just like you. I don't know. So we're heading off to Noodles and Company. That's where this first order is. Super close by, but unfortunately I was in the wrong lane. I hate that when you get an order and you're already like committed to a lane, or say you're like driving on the freeway and then you get an order and it's like the exit that you just passed. Man, I hate that. So terrible. It's literally only giving me a minute to get to this order. That's crazy. They really shortened the... Oh, hold up. D-Money and Fitness. Super chat for $9.99. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't remember what I was saying now. I was all thrown off by that super generous person sending me a $10 super chat. But anyway, I think I was talking about how it's annoying when you like miss an exit or something like that. I will get to your guys' chats as soon as I possibly can. When I'm doing a live shift, though, obviously the most important thing, I gotta stay focused on the road and focused on getting the orders done. So I'll get to your chats as quickly as possible. But if you would like to get my attention, I will read any super chat right when it's sent. So, oh, that's what I was talking about. Thank you. There's a cop passing me. Hope he doesn't pull me over. I just got nervous. But anyway, thank you, Sam. I remember your name finally. Thank you, Sam, for reminding me. Yeah, it only gave me 1 minute to get this order done, or to pick it up, not to get it done. But yeah, it's crazy how much they've shortened the windows. Like, yeah, I was pretty close to the restaurant, but that's just crazy. 1 minute, and then, oh yeah, see, I'm already a minute past because it took me 2 minutes to drive over here, and I'm already a minute past. So that's crazy. It's probably gonna count me. I don't think it'll count me as late, but like, you don't improve your on time percentage at all if you're a little bit late. All right, I'm gonna run in. You guys like the live stream. Well, that was lucky. Ready right when I got there. I mean, it was just sitting there. There's like no one even working, it looks like. So that was nice. I have noticed that though. Has anyone else noticed that? Where the orders, since they've shortened the pickup window, have actually been more consistently ready on time. I have noticed that. How much, hold up. How much would you owe in taxes if you made $5,000 from DoorDash? I mean, I'm not a tax professional, and I have no idea how many miles you drove or anything like that. I mean, I've made videos on how you can calculate it, but it's also super easy if you just like use Solo or TurboTax or anything like that. They walk you through it and it's pretty easy. So, all right, I'm at a stoplight right now, so I can actually answer some of these. I'm dashing right now, been out here 2 hours only, made $36 so far. That's not bad. $18 an hour. Yeah, not bad. Stay safe. Thank you, D-Money and Fitness. Appreciate the super chat again. That was awesome. Josh Pinion. Sorry if I butcher your name. I think rideshare is the best way right now. It just can be very dangerous too, though. Yeah, I do think rideshare is the best way to go right now. It is better than food delivery for sure. But yeah, it's a lot less fun to do because you can't do your own thing. And yeah, food delivery is a lot easier in my opinion too, just because like I said, you can listen to your own music, you can watch stuff on YouTube if you want, listen to audiobooks or whatever, but it's just a little bit harder with rideshare, you know. Keystone Chris made 10.25 this morning, and that's it. Hoping evening will be better. Dang. Sorry you had a rough morning. That's never fun. I hate when it's slow like that. When you literally make like 10 bucks in a few hours or something like that. That's just the worst. But anyway, I should probably address the title of this live stream. Just how bad is DoorDash right now? That is what we're trying to answer in this video. Monday night, I went out and I only averaged, it was like $15.50 per hour. And that was during the peak of dinner time. And that was not including any expenses. So after expenses, I was only averaging like $9.40. And that was on a Monday. And that was terrible. I went like 2 hours with only getting 2 orders sent to my phone. Like, it was really, really bad. And so that is what we are trying again today. I am seeing just how bad DoorDash is right now. It's Wednesday, which is usually one of the worst days to go out, but I'm hoping Monday was just an outlier. I'm hoping every day is not like that. And maybe trying out a different area and different times. Right now, I can really see what the best way to make money right now is. Because I mean, obviously I don't think it is DoorDash, but I would rather DoorDash than rideshare if the pay was worth it. I think I just missed the freaking turn into this restaurant. Maybe? Does DoorDash still give you guys problems on maps? Because it sure does for me. I'll tell you that right now. DoorDash maps suck. Because like I said, I don't know where this is taking me. This is also a problem with dashing in an area you don't normally dash in. Some of the restaurants I don't know very well. It says it's, oh my gosh, it's on the other side of the street. Dang it. Oh well. We made it here. We got it. My reckless driving really helped me on that one. Okay, picking up from sushi, yeah. I'll take you guys in with me. Why not, right? This place is pretty dope. I just had to pick up for Mason.
Yeah.
Confirm. Thank you.
Now.
This place has a whole whole nature scene. That's pretty dope. I've never been there before. All right. Let me set that down. Put you guys right here. And we're off to drop these off. Oh. What the heck? Is this person really that close? Oh, this person literally lives like 300 yards away, which is always nice. Okay, that was like basically in the same parking lot. Okay, so we're about to drop off one of these orders, but remember it was a stack order, so we do have one more drop off. Okay, we got 49 people in here now. What's up, any new people? I gotta run up this order real quick. It's a business building, so I don't want to take you guys in here just in case they get sketched out, but I'll be back. All right, this place is only, is it really only 3 minutes away? Oh boy. This is not bad at all. What the heck? That was weird. Okay, how's everyone else doing? Anyone else getting good orders? What are we seeing out there today? I know someone said that it hasn't been very good for them. A lot of low pay orders. What's everyone's totals at? What are we making per hour? What are we seeing today on this Wednesday? Anyone? Maybe none of you guys have dashed today. Maybe there's a lag on the chat. Dang, we got someone got deactivated. That's the worst. $85 in 3 active hours, not bad. Wonder how long you were waiting in between orders though. Was it pretty long wait in between orders? Able A, I made $6.50 on DoorDash my first hour at 9 a.m. Dang. I'm sorry about that. That is always the worst. Like, there's nothing more annoying than when you just don't get orders. Getting less and less orders every day, it feels like I'm getting pushed out. Dang. TJ, what's your acceptance rate, I wonder? I'm just curious. Stock market has been way better than DoorDash this year. Well, that is true. Considering the stock market has been pretty consistently going up, and DoorDash seems to just continuously go down. Not DoorDash stock. DoorDash stock has been doing great, but Dasher Pay, not so much. Let's see. Got RH. No, it was consistent, but long drives. I mean, I'd rather it consistent than, like, I don't know. I just wish it was consistent. Like, that's really all I'm looking for. If the pay is only like $16, $18 an hour, like, that's okay as long as I'm not having to wait so long in between orders. Able A, do I believe DoorDash is capping our hourly pay? I do think that's a pretty valid theory. I do think so. I'll get more into that in a second when I get back from dropping this order off. What car do I use? I drive a 2016 Chevy Cruze. Yep, just your basic, you know, 2016 red Chevy Cruze. Nothing special. TJ saying AR is low because I have poor gas mileage and only accept close orders. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'll go more into DoorDash capping hourly pay. My theory on that. Or I guess it's not really my theory, but my opinion on that theory. But just pulled into this person's apartment. Let's see. Looks like it's right up there. Sweet. All right, let me just run this order up. That way I can be quicker. Okay, never mind. I went to the wrong side of that building. Just gotta pull around. Dang. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Could not find it. Okay, we got an order, $8, 9.2 miles. No, not at this hour. I'm not taking that at this hour. The traffic would be terrible. Did someone just say they were from Fort Worth? I actually used to live in Fort Worth. That's funny. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay, I think that's where I was. Tyler's asking, with Earn by Time, do you accept every order? Yes, with Earn by Time, I do. I don't really see the point in declining if I'm doing Earn by Time. Is that actually true, RH? RH is saying you have to accept every order with Earn by Time or they'll kick you off and put you back on Earn per offer. I guess I've never actually tried to decline an order on Earn by Time. Marquisha Renee, yesterday and today have been awful. Hopefully it picks up tomorrow. Yeah. Tyler, by me it's $16 an hour plus tips. I don't know if that's good on DoorDash. That's way better than Earn by Time for me. Earn by Time for me is like $12.50 per hour. plus tips. Omen of 0. I don't know how anyone is getting good stuff on DoorDash. I never do. RH, mine is $12.50 per hour. Yeah, same here. Earn by time in my market is $15.25. Keystone Chris. Omen of 0. I get more miles than dollars. Yeah. TJ, I tried hourly and every order I got was no tip. Yeah, that's same with me. Every time I try earn by time, it is just absolutely terrible. So, yeah, Daily OC. Yeah. If you have been to Utah, then you will know why I'm comfortable with that. I think it ranks as one of the safest places in the country to live, and especially the areas that I dash in, very high income, very high income. If I DoorDash in or do like anything in Salt Lake City or anywhere around that area, I don't do that. I do not leave my car on because it's definitely more sketchy there. But anywhere that I normally dash or do food delivery or anything like that, it's like literally some of the safest cities in the world. The crime rate is just so low, and the income, or the average income, is very high. What do you guys usually do? Do you do higher income areas or lower income? Where do you see better pay for you? I know for me, it's the higher income areas. I hear people do earn by time to get their AR up. Yeah, I think that is a good tool that earn by time is to get your acceptance rate up. Bird Tofflee. I went into Taco Bell yesterday and a DoorDash order was sitting there for over 3 hours. Yep, that's what happens when people don't tip. Most of mine are the fancy house people. Yeah. I was there 3 times for work and it's a pretty nice place. Yeah, Utah, definitely a lot of the areas are very nice and not a whole lot of crime at all here, which is really nice. One of the main reasons I love living in Utah. Tyler, I live in Chicago, so we have people using the bathroom in the middle of the street sometimes. Yeah, the big cities, it's pretty rough right now. Into the dark. The problem is winter. I live in Florida. Yeah, winters are sometimes kind of rough here. This winter hasn't been too bad though. It's been a pretty mild winter, which is nice. DoorDash is dead in New York City. Do you dash in New York City? I'm waiting to see it. Is anyone averaging, who's on this live stream right now, is anyone averaging over $20 per hour today? Is DoorDash slow there? Gig Life with Lexi. It's been pretty slow, yeah. It's been pretty slow where I am. Yeah. Is anyone making over $20 an hour consistently? Just using DoorDash. I'm not talking about multi-apping. I'm talking about like just DoorDash. Anyone? I guess no one's making over $20 an hour. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. It's so crazy how just about, what, year and a half, 2 years ago, like this was after the pandemic, and it was like you could fairly easily average over $20 an hour. Like I would say my average was anywhere from $21 to $26 an hour, depending on the day and the week and whatever. But now, I don't know a single person who does DoorDash full-time or consistently who can make $20 an hour, which is sad. It's really sad, honestly. Because this used to be the best gig app out there. The absolute best. Because the pay was good, maybe not quite as good as rideshare, but you drove a lot less miles, so it was way more worth it. And just like I said, it's a little bit more of, like, you get a little more freedom as a DoorDash driver. Like, I can't be doing this and doing rideshare. I can't be live streaming in the car and having people in the car, you know? So it was just the best. And now I really think it's only going to get worse, unfortunately. So we'll see. I was doing pretty good there. We got that first order done, $6.50 in not long at all. It was like 18 minutes. That's on track for $20 plus hour. But now we've gone, what, like almost 10 minutes without an order. So that's never fun. I think I'm gonna just park somewhere because I don't want to be wasting gas. I'm in a bit of a hotspot area, so we'll see. Let's see, where do I want to park at? I actually want to park over here. I'll park at this Rancheritos. There we go. Or maybe I'll do Rancheritos. Because it's right next to a Wendy's, which Wendy's is not that good, but there's also a sushi place right here, and we got a lot of other stuff going on. So now I can catch up with some of these chats, wait for my next order. All right, let's see. I've come to the conclusion that to be top dasher, you have to always accept no tip offers, which is not worth it. It's weird. I mean, there's not a lot of no tip orders for me. Like, there's just a lot of no orders, just absolutely no orders coming in, which is obviously the biggest problem because you want orders to be coming in. But yeah, that's weird. So I have a 96, 95% acceptance rate. I hardly ever see no tip orders when I have an acceptance rate that high, which is nice. But unfortunately, right now with DoorDash, it's so bad because they just don't send you anything. Like, so many people say they just sit around waiting for hours on end. Maybe you get one order. So that's something that I have noticed, is I don't see a whole lot of, I don't have a lot of no tip orders coming in, but I don't know how to say that name. Name who's ain. I don't know how to say that. Sorry, but it says last week I hardly made 650 and spent 334 in gas. Holy crap. Well, dang. That is not a very profitable week. I hope things pick up for you, because that's never fun. Omen of Zero. Also, am I the only one who realized that DoorDash will give you a certain amount of orders per hour or when you hit a certain money threshold? Yes, I'm about to talk about that. Abel A, according to YouTube stats nerds, your live stream has a 10 to 15 second delay. All right. The Skew View, aka Sam, Wendy's is great on earn by time. Yeah, they take forever getting the driver the food in my market. Yeah, that's same here. Most Wendy's. There is a brand new Wendy's that I know of that like always has the order ready. So that Wendy's I like to go to, but yes, they would be good on earn by time. Keystone Chris, I mostly get McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, and Dairy Queen. Pia Broderick, my acceptance rate is under 5%. Dang, I don't know how you even get that many orders to get your acceptance rate that low. I mean, I'd be out here all day declining, or like it would take me 24 hours of declining orders straight through before my acceptance rate got that low, because there's no way I would get that many orders. Like, to drop my acceptance rate to that, yeah, no way. Omen of Zero, you can be in a hotspot for such a long time and there will be horrible orders, LOL. I mean, I wish there was even orders, like just orders. I guess I should have taken that $8 for 9-mile order. That would have been better than just sitting here, honestly. Tyler, $3 to $4 orders make $0 sense. Doesn't matter if it's a 5-minute drive, waste of time. Well, I disagree. If you can make $4 in 5 minutes, you're on pace for like a $45 hour. So, I mean, that's like well worth it, in my opinion. King Quay, are you doing orders that require you to shop? Yeah, I have my shop orders on. RH just shelled out $1,200 to fix my car. Dang. Yeah, I just had to fix my AC and get an oil change last week, and that was $300. So, yeah, those expenses, those freaking car expenses, they really add up. Into the dark, definitely rideshare is better, but so boring, as you said. Yeah, exactly. It's so boring. Naim Hussein, my acceptance rate is 89%, but still getting flooded with cheap $3 to $4 orders. I wish I could be flooded with any orders. That would be cool. Gig Life with Lexi saying people are just not ordering right now. The economy is so bad. Yeah, it's true. The economy is so bad right now. And people don't have a lot of extra money. There's inflation going on right now and a lot of other stuff where people just, I don't think they're wanting to put their money into DoorDash fees. That's just my opinion. But like I said I was going to talk about, let me answer this real quick. Brakes and tires 2 weeks ago, $900, but they give me a break on an oil change. Oh, that's cool. Tyler, why is rideshare boring? Haven't done it yet. Rideshare is just boring because you never get out of your car. And the only entertaining thing is sometimes you get interesting people, but a lot of the time I don't want to talk to anyone. So I just kind of sit there in silence. And I've noticed that it has dipped my tips a little bit, but like it gets so exhausting trying to talk about things with people and just make stupid small talk. Like it just got exhausting for me. So I don't really even talk to my passengers anymore. But that's why it's so boring, because you're just driving around, you don't get out of your car, and there's no like variance of orders, if that makes sense. Like you never get like a banger order unless there's bonus pay. But because the way Uber and Lyft have their algorithm, the pay is based off of how long how long the ride's going to take you and the mileage you drive and everything like that. So every order is about equal in how good it is. So there's no what's the word? There's no excitement. There's no like anticipation for like, oh, am I going to get a really banger order on rideshare? It just doesn't work that way. Tuna can't stop dashing in my area and got a full-time job again. Yeah, a lot of people are going to have to do that, unfortunately. Nan Mint, I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. Delivery right now, too slow. I don't understand. Yeah, it's oversaturation. I definitely understand it. Bad economy mixed with oversaturation, and this is what we're seeing. I've gotten 2 orders in 45 minutes. I declined one, accepted the other, and we've made $6.50 in 40 minutes, but still really bad. DoorDash sucks even here in North Carolina or North California. Yeah, it's bad. Anyway, what I was going to say is that I definitely do think that DoorDash puts a cap on how much you make. And this is what's so messed up is I think back in the day when there wasn't as many Dashers and it wasn't quite as popular, but the way DoorDash would select their drivers was the way it should still be. And I don't think it's this way anymore. They would just take whoever is closest to the restaurant. That's who would get the order. And then they ran into like cherry picking and stuff. But now it's such a weird algorithm that they don't actually release to the public, obviously, because they don't want us to know. But I think what they do is they see what people have the higher acceptance rate, because I do think that gives you a little bit of priority. especially in like smaller, less busy markets. They see what the acceptance rate is at. Anything above 70%, it's probably about the same in terms of priority. They see that, they say, who hasn't received an order in the longest amount of time? And then that's who gets it. I don't think it has much to do with how close you are to the restaurant. I think that's a small factor into the AI that sends the orders out, but I don't think it has much to do with that. I think it has more to do with acceptance rate, and also if someone's on earn by time or if it's earn by offer, how much you've made that hour, things like that. I definitely think they don't want you to make over, let's say on average, $18 an hour, which is just absolutely awful. Because I mean, I made a video a couple weeks ago about how the expenses eventually catch up with you if you plan to do this 3, 4, 5 years full time. How you really only get to make about 40 to 55% of the pay. Like your profit is really only about 55 to 60%. All right, well, I'm gonna have to accept this because I've been waiting for so long. $7.50 for 7.5 miles. So $1 per mile at least. But man, I really wish I would have taken that other order, that $8 for 9 miles. I might just accept everything if it's gonna be this slow. But yeah, I don't think that DoorDash, let's see, the SKU view, Blake, the calculation on per hour is based on what minimum wage is in your area, I've noticed. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I don't have any way to confirm that, but yeah, it's pretty messed up. They've really, like, this is the problem. The people who run DoorDash, let's face it, they created a $1 billion company. They're smarter than us. Like, that's just most likely a true statement. And they know that there's always going to be desperate people. So they've really figured out a way, because I think it is in part because gig tubers expose the flaws, I guess, in the DoorDash system. And DoorDash, the people who run the company, literally take that and kind of do the opposite. They're like, oh, we're recognizing people are enjoying that we're doing this. Let's do something not that. So then we get these people to quit, or these people to not want to dash anymore, or just like things like that. I think they take in information and do 100% what works best for them and for the company and for the stock, and take in 0% consideration into DoorDash drivers, because they know they're always going to have DoorDash drivers, because there's always going to be people that are desperate, and they really couldn't care less how much we were making. Like, why would they care? Why would they care if we're making $12 an hour? They would probably prefer that. So it's like, how bad is DoorDash actually going to get? Because as long as there's more and more desperate people, the worse and worse the pay is going to be. That's the problem. And I went to the wrong end at this Panda Express, but I'll take you guys in with me. I'll walk around. Yeah, it's just, it's unfortunate that there's not other things we could do about it as far as our pay. I just had a pickup for Joaquin. Awesome, thank you. Oh boy, that was actually pretty funny, because this actually This kind of baffles me, to be honest with you guys. So I go into that Panda, as you just saw, and there are 3 other orders just sitting there outside of the one that I picked up. Why did I not receive any of those? I've been parked right next to this Panda Express for, what was it, like 5-10 minutes? And there's literally 3 orders just sitting there waiting. I didn't get any. I didn't get any orders. That's so bizarre to me. There's orders waiting at restaurants that aren't being picked up, and I'm not getting any orders. Does that make sense to anyone else? Has anyone else seen stuff like that happening? Because that's beyond me. Yeah, they were DoorDash. All of them. None of them were Grubhub or Uber Eats. Yeah. The skew view, because you talk trash about DoorDash, probably. That is why. They have my account like pinpointed. Yeah, that's just so weird to me. Lee Tran saying he does see that all the time. Yeah, that's just weird to me. I wonder how many restaurants, like if I went into, there's like an Einstein Bagels, Ranch Doritos, Wendy's. If I went into all of those, I bet I would see orders sitting there, which would be so weird. How I was parked right next to all of them and I didn't get a single order for any of them. Let's see. Bro, will you ever do a live where guests can come in and talk to you? Yeah, I'll do that. I don't really know how. I'm kind of new to the whole live streaming thing, but that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm not exactly the best with live streaming yet, but I'm getting the hang of it. Can't look at the chat quite yet. Sorry, I'm driving. Safety first, guys. So after this order, let's see, we'll be at $14 in our first hour. That is pretty terrible. Okay, now I'm at a stoplight, so I can read some. Maybe they are no tippers and they are sending it to other drivers with lower acceptance rate. Yeah, it could be. That's true. I'm not paranoid because I know they are out to get me. Yeah. Corey Mack, it seems your market is obviously so oversaturated. I literally get swamped from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. The only time you're going to wait more than 4 or 5 minutes for an order is 2 to 5:30 a.m. Dang, that's crazy. Blessed to be by University of Alabama, which is crazy because I'm right by Brigham Young University and Utah Valley University right now. And it's just, it must be the oversaturation. What day of the week is busiest for me? I mean, it depends, but I would say in terms of DoorDash, it would be Friday. Fridays or Saturdays or Thursdays are usually the busiest. I never go out on Sunday. I don't work Sundays. So Sundays used to be really busy for me. I don't know if they still are because I don't go out on Sundays anymore. So yeah, crazy though. $14 in our first hour. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping for $20 an hour. It's just rough. It's rough right now. I mean, really, I don't think you can be a full-time DoorDash driver anymore. I just don't think, I mean, I guess you technically could, but you'd probably be like at the poverty line in terms of the amount of pay. Like, I don't think you can do DoorDash full-time and support a family anymore. I mean, yes, there might be a select couple of areas where you can make $25, $30 an hour consistently, but yeah, I just don't think you could put in enough hours, like in my area, to make a living. I don't think you could. Maybe like 100-hour work weeks, but then again, that just racks up the amount of expenses. I'll get to some of the chats in a sec. We're 10 minutes away from dropping off this Panda Express order. And yeah, that's going to take us to the end of our first hour. So, starting off not too good. I think I would have been better off accepting that $8 for 9-mile order that I declined earlier, because it would have taken away all of that waiting time where I didn't get an order. So then we would have been at like, well, obviously I wouldn't have gotten this exact order, but I think we may have made more money. I'm thinking I might just have to accept everything regardless of okay, not regardless. If it's like absolutely terrible, but if it's near $1 per mile, then I'm probably just gonna have to accept it. I'm curious what everyone's opinions on that are. Like, would you rather sit around and wait and take only like $2 per mile orders or $1.50 per mile orders and sit around and wait in between? Or would you rather be consistently working and take some that are just close to $1 per mile? What do you guys usually do? Because I mean, some people get so worked up over like some of the orders I accept, and I'm like, I get it. Like, if I had the luxury to decline orders, that would be great. Like, that would be amazing. But unfortunately, when you're just doing DoorDash, you don't have that luxury. So it makes it tough. I guess that's another good question. Is everyone who's watching this right now, do you guys multi-app, or are you still just doing DoorDash? Because I do multi-app when I'm not doing a live stream. Because I have two phones, it makes it way easier to multi-app. But if I'm trying to multi-app and live stream, that's just, I'm not skilled enough to do that yet. Okay, I hit a red light so I can catch up on some of these chats. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Kano T, it also helps since Alabama is one of the cheapest states. Utah has gotten expensive. Yeah, Utah has gotten crazy expensive. Gig life with Lexi, I multi-app. Yeah, multi-apping is the way to go. The skew view, I'll take poor orders rather than sitting around making nothing. I agree with that. Like, that's what I like to do too. RH, you can get a throwaway number like Google Voice for call-ins. Just make sure you don't have your actual number in your voicemail, just in case. Okay, you're talking about to bring in people to the live stream. I appreciate that advice. TJ saying, I would rather wait because I don't want to destroy my car. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I'm like, if I'm just sitting there not making money, then I'm just wasting gas at that point. Like, unless you turn off your car and you just sit there, I guess that would work. But I don't know. I just feel like if I'm going to be out working, I want to be making money, because then I could just do something else with my time. Like, why am I even working if I'm going to be sitting around for 2 hours making only $6 in that amount of time? Like, I could literally do anything else on the planet to make more money than that. So it's like, I've never understood why people would do that, unless you just have a lot of free time and you're just like doing it. But I don't know, I've never understood that. Like, I have to actually be making money, because otherwise Why would I not do something else with my time? If you do sit around, like anyone who's watching this right now, if you do sit around and wait for better orders, why do you choose to do DoorDash and not something else then? If you're willing to like sit around, say you're waiting for a $2 per mile order, it takes you 2 hours to get one, but you get a $15 order for 6 miles. But you're still only making $15 in 2 hours. So like, how is that worth it? I'm just trying to understand other people's strategies, because that's never made any sense to me. Oh, I appreciate that, Robert. We got a super chat from Robert, $5. What did he say? Dropping a tip because DoorDash has... Yeah, got you, fam. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Really. Anyone who sends a super chat, I am so grateful. Like, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. But yeah, let me know if you guys do that strategy. If you guys sit and wait and you just decline bad orders, but you're fine to not accept an order for 30 minutes at a time, like, why not just do something else? I'm 3 minutes away from the drop-off, then I can catch up on some of the chats. I'm pretty sure this order took me a little bit out of my zone, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not about the wait and make no money life. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get some more orders after this. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'm not too far away from like being out of my zone. I always hate that with the zone you don't know very well, which is the zone I'm dashing in right now. It's harder to know if an order takes you out of it. Okay, I can catch up on some of these now. What I don't understand is how they calculate each region's hourly rate. I think it's based on, wait, they say it's based on our minimum wage, but that can't be true since poor Alabama gets $14.50 on hourly. Anybody got any ideas on it? That's crazy. $14.50 in Alabama is like, I feel like that'd be the equivalent of my hourly pay for earned by time being like 20 or 22, because I feel like the cost of living in Utah is maybe not double Alabama right now, but yeah, I don't know, that's just actually crazy. Abel A, how long am I planning to work today? I'm just going out for 4 hours, so we're about to finish our first hour. I got 3 more hours left. I think I put that in the title of the live stream. Can't remember though. I can catch up to more chats in a sec. We're about a minute away from dropping this order off. So, and yeah, that'll take us right to an hour, because I literally started my dash on the stream and the stream's been going on for 59 minutes. So there we go. That's an easy way to keep track of how long I've been going out for. How much have I made this hour? I've made, after this drop off, it will be $14 this hour. Apartment. Let's see. Well, this one was a lot easier to find. Okay. We got a 3rd floor apartment, so I'm gonna just run it up real quick and leave you guys in here. Well, that sucks. I am out of my zone now. $14 in my first hour. Let's see how long it's going to take. Maybe about 8 minutes. I guess that's not terrible, but it does mean I can't catch up on these chats yet. So I apologize. Who all is dashing right now? Is anyone dashing with me right now? Anyone? I'm sitting at home declining. Yeah, I can see why. I wish I had the luxury to decline, like I said. But, yeah, it's just... Looks like we got a couple people heading out right. I've been running it. I'm at home. Literally not a single order in the last 45 minutes. I'll start at 5 p.m. Okay. Multi-apping here in Texas right now. Nice, nice. Okay. So we got a couple people. Shout out from Los Angeles, California, boss man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Miguel. Abel A, you're doing Spark. I wish I could do Spark. Got Anthony Bailey working a normal job. Minneapolis, it's rough here. I think it's pretty rough everywhere. Honestly, like, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm the same way, Sam. I've been waitlisted for so long on Spark. Rough here in Colorado. Yeah, is there a single place, like, if you're watching this and it's actually good in your market right now, let me know. I'm just curious, what areas are actually decent right now? The one person said right around the University of Alabama. That makes sense. But I haven't heard any other good areas right now. I feel like it's all just garbage. Just a bunch of garbage. All right, I'm at a stoplight now, so let's see. $7 on Instacart yesterday, or $7 per hour on Instacart yesterday. I just can't, I might be done with Instacart. And that is from Rebecca Parsons. Yeah, it's like, Instacart, I wish was busier in my area. And maybe I just don't know where to go. So if you are near or around my area, let me know if you do Instacart and you know what areas are good. Because I've been trying to figure it out and I just can't seem to figure out the best area to go. Because by the area I normally DoorDash and stuff, if I do Instacart, it's like I sometimes go 3 hours without receiving a single batch. Let's see. Gas has gotten much higher the past week or two. It's because they're switching from winter to summer blend fuel. Yeah, it has gone up. It's gone up about a full $1 in the past few weeks for me. I quit DoorDash about 5 months ago. Probably smart, honestly. Forked in Fire Iron Kitchen. Over $100 with Uber in 2 rides today. Hour and 5 minutes total. Yeah, I've had those hours before with Uber. I mean, that's what I mean. Rideshare is just so far and away above food delivery right now that it's like almost laughable. It's genuinely sad, actually. Maybe not laughable, but it's genuinely sad how much better rideshare is than food delivery. Okay, let's get another order here. Lyft is just as bad as DoorDash for you. Lyft is actually, it's pretty great for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but I think in Utah, Lyft may have the market share, or it's like 50-50 with Uber. It's weird how busy Lyft is where I do rideshare. Looks like we got a couple more people joining in on the live stream. For those of you who are just joining, I have gone out for an hour and 7 minutes so far, only made $14, and I've only been able to do 2 orders. So, Marquisha Renee saying I just had to take a $15 for 12-mile order. I mean, I would take that right now. That'd be better than no orders. I'm about to get back into my zone. So we'll see. I'm hoping things pick up here. I mean, I know it's kind of the in-between time of the day, but I was hoping if I went out in between lunch and dinner, like 2:30 to 6:30, it would be less oversaturated. And on a Wednesday, like I'm trying to reverse psychology it and go out during the worst times in the past and see if other people never go out at that time either, and maybe I can get some of the orders, you know? But so far it has not been working out too well. So we'll see. Heading over to a hot spot right now. I mean, this order has been pretty terrible. Because I had to drive back into my zone, it was probably like $7.50 for 12 miles. Like, that's pretty awful. What's the worst order you guys have ever accepted? Like, have you ever just been so desperate that you accepted like some garbage order? Or like it ended up being way worse because maybe there was an hour-long wait at the restaurant or something like that? I'm curious if anyone else has done that. Because sometimes I feel like the orders I'm like kind of forced to accept end up being pretty bad. Like this one. $2 for 12 miles to home. Oh yeah, those ones that take you back to your house. I mean, those, I feel like they're worth it because you'd be driving that mile, you'd be driving those miles anyway. So it's like, might as well make a little bit. These are some good terrible order stories. Yeah, I feel like that's when people are most desperate. Like, on the drive home, you're just trying to get anything that covers the miles. I totally get that. Totally get that. Gosh, I'm wondering how long in between orders is this going to be? The A's going to be playing there next year in Utah? I haven't heard that. Maybe. I haven't heard that though. I got one waited 1 hour to pick up, went 7 miles for $3.50. Dang. Yeah, that's a really bad order. Is there an app for what? I don't know what some of these questions. Oh, Utah or Sacramento? Oh yeah, because the A's are building their new stadium in Las Vegas. Yeah, I haven't heard too much about that though, to be honest. I had no idea that Utah was even an option. Oh, predicting wait time between orders. Is there an app for that? I wish. That would be nice. That would actually be a pretty interesting feature if it like tracked how long in between orders the or like the average dasher who was on the road at that time was waiting. That would be some valuable information. So if any of the apps out there want to add that feature, that would be great. Man, it's actually getting kind of warm out. We're up to 57 degrees. I have to take my beanie off. All right, we're still waiting. Yeah, that is with over 70% acceptance rate. Yeah, I'm about to park. About to park somewhere. I think I'm going to park here, actually. No point in driving anymore now that I'm kind of in a hotspot area. Let's see. This seems like a good spot. We got what? We got Wendy's, we got Burger King, we got Cafe Rio, Little Caesars. Did I say KFC? We've got McDonald's. There's quite a bit of restaurants right around here, so hopefully I get something. But dang, it's so bad right now. All right, now I can catch up on some of these chats. Let's see. Average hourly pay, all areas is way down. Seems to be around $15 per hour. Yeah, I think that is about average now. I know how to predict it in my market most of the days. Most of the time, most days. Robert might build an app to track active drivers and orders volume per restaurant per day in an area. That would be great. That would be awesome, actually. Rebecca Parsons, $15 or less here. Yeah, that's with over 70% acceptance rate. Yeah, it's just terrible right now. I don't know about you guys. Do you feel like after the strike, I know it was mostly geared towards Uber and Lyft, but after the strike, DoorDash pay has seemed to be even worse since then. Has anyone else noticed that? I feel like it's been even worse. Stephen Lapidus, I don't know how to say that, sorry. Was my acceptance rate at? It's at 95% right now. Let's see. Let's see, we got Rebecca Parsons, DoorDash are tipping better for shopping orders than Instacart for now. I haven't noticed that. I haven't gotten any shop and pay orders in a while. Lexi saying, I'm going to call the Colonel Blake and complain for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jesse Reyes, do I still believe in the DoorDash gods? I mean, the DoorDash gods is just another word for the AI behind what orders get sent anyone's way. So yeah, in theory, I do believe in the DoorDash gods, but they're not really a god. It's just the algorithm. That's all it is. I toggle. Oh wait, Abel A. What's the most I've waited in between orders on DoorDash? Oh, okay. Here we go. 650 for 2.9 miles. Definitely taking that. The longest I've waited in between orders is Oh, I was getting a call. That's what happened. Okay. Well, I don't know the last thing you guys heard. But anyway, I just got a Burger King order, so I'm going to run in real quick. Hopefully the audio is fixed when I get back. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's annoying. Someone already picked up my order. That's so dumb. Yeah, someone already picked up that order, of course, right? Why wouldn't that happen? On the one order I get in the past 20 minutes. Gosh, that's so dumb. Now I gotta chat with support. Let's see. All right, guys, we're on chat with support. Of course. My gosh, this is so bad. Why is DoorDash support so stupid? Oh my gosh. They're so dumb. I'm telling you. All right, we're getting with an agent. I know. That's why I was talking about. Why is the DoorDash support so dumb? TJ hit the nail on the head. The chat bot will tell you to ask them to remake it. Yeah, I know. It's so dumb. Rebecca Parsons, I don't call, just let it go. The aggravation for $3 is too much. I think it's intentional. I mean, I need the $3 because unfortunately it's been 20 minutes without me getting an order. And so I really needed this order. And I don't want to drop my completion rate. Like, that's what's so dumb, is I'm going to have to take the hit on the completion rate when it was DoorDash's fault. How do you change mailing address? I'm not sure. Probably in your settings. Yeah, hits on your completion rate when it's DoorDash's fault is so annoying. That's why I feel like if it's a situation like this, you should get full pay. Like DoorDash just needs to take the hit for that. That's their bad. That's the algorithm messing up or the AI messing up, sending you an order that's already been picked up. Oh, I appreciate that, Jesse Rays. $10 super chat. Coffee or sports drink is on me, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are the best, honestly. Already got a drink, but maybe I'll pick up another one because I do love drinks. This one I talked about at the beginning of the stream, but Spindrift sparkling water, so good. All right, looks like we got that half pay. So that wasn't too painful. So now we're at $17. Not bad. Oh, Rebecca Parsons. Thank you. I appreciate that. $3 super chat from Rebecca, guys. Shout out to everyone who sent a super chat. You guys are awesome. Really, I appreciate it. Okay. So it's 4 o'clock now. We've made $17 in an hour and 20 minutes. I'm heading over to a different hotspot. It's looking like some of the hotspots have grown. That makes sense. So I'm heading up to that one. The area I'm in right now. Well, maybe I should stay here, actually. It's so hard to know. I think I might stay here. I'm going to stay here for like 5 more minutes. We'll stay at this Burger King for 5 more minutes. Josh, Red Bull on me. Oh, thank you. $2.79 super chat from Josh. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, honestly. Maybe I will pick up a Red Bull. Actually sounds pretty good. I don't know. I already had... I've been trying to not drink as much caffeine because I've been taking Adderall for my ADHD, which has helped a lot, by the way. But I drank this earlier today. It's caffeinated chocolate milk. Oh, well, I'm glad I stayed in this area. $6.50 for 3.5 miles. Right there. From KFC. I'm taking that. Well, sweet. That worked out. But anyway, yeah, this caffeinated chocolate milk, which I'd never heard of before, and has 20 grams of protein, and the ingredients are pretty good too. I mean, it's not the best for you, obviously, but 20 grams of protein and 60 milligrams of caffeine. And they also have a 140 milligram caffeinated chocolate milk. Tastes amazing. So I already had that today, so maybe I don't need another one because I'm trying to lay off the caffeine. I don't think it's the best, but I appreciate all the support. Thank you, guys. But now we're off to KFC. I think I can get to it this way. I'm trying a back way. Yeah, I think I can get to it this way. I hope. I didn't want to have to turn left on that busy road. So, yep. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Is there a fence? Dang. I may have been wrong about this. Dang it. Did I just get another super chat from... Thank you. Marquisha Renee, another $4.99 super chat. Stay hydrated. I don't know what else it says because it's like glitching. But stay hydrated. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I will make sure... Every live stream I'll do, I'll get like a new drink that I'll test out. I'll get a new drink for you guys. Because I just love like any drink. And you got to have a drink while you're out on your shift, right? Like otherwise it's not nearly as fun. Dang, this left turn is going to take forever. I hate left turns. Especially at this time of day, at 4 o'clock, making a left turn is absolutely garbage. But I could try something sneaky, which I might do actually. Gosh, it is taking so long to go 2 seconds to this KFC. Like I was basically in the parking lot and okay, yeah, there we go. All right, we made it. We made it to my old stomping grounds. Actually, it's not this specific restaurant, but I did used to be a KFC manager and it sucked. Never be a fast food manager. It's terrible. I'll bring you guys in. You guys have been so generous with your super chats. I just had a pickup for Taylor. Awesome. Thanks. We haven't had any wait today for any orders, which has been really nice. Put this back here. All right, off to the drop-off. Okay. Dang, this is another apartment order, but only 6-minute drive away. So this order is going to be well worth it. About maybe 10 minutes for $6.50. That is not bad. I would take that any day. $6.50 for 10 minutes. How's everyone else doing who's dashing right now? Anyone getting good orders? Well, while we're heading over here to this drop-off, if you guys wouldn't mind just liking the live stream, I would greatly appreciate it. It's so bad in Concord, California, I stopped doing it, got back on Lyft. Yeah, rideshare. I'm telling you guys, rideshare is the way to go right now. Which state is everyone tuning in from? I think it's important for us to share work-related ideas. Makes us smarter and sharper about decisions. Yeah, share as much information as you guys can in the chat. It helps everyone out, I think. Is the rattle noise really back? Is it scary having total strangers in your car? Not for me, but like I said, I live in Utah, which if you guys have been to Utah before, it's one of the safest places, in my opinion. Like, there's not a lot of sketchy stuff that goes on. I assume it's probably similar to like, I don't know, Montana or Idaho, like just places that we're not very highly densely populated. So there's not a lot of crime, there's not a lot of homeless, like, because it's cold here too, homeless people don't want to be around here. That's just a theory I have. Obviously, I don't know if that's for sure, but yeah, like it's not scary for me because I've never had any weird encounters. And if you're doing it just during the day, like, I feel like you have a pretty good safety net because, I mean, who's really going to try something midday? That's just my thoughts. Let's see. Sorry, I can't see a lot of the chats right now. I'll catch up. I'll catch up with the chat in a sec. We're like 4 minutes from this drop-off. Is the rattle noise still going on, or did I fix it? No more rattle? Okay, sweet. Sweet. So after this, what, we'll be at 23:50 in an hour and a half. Could be worse, but also really not good. Yeah, really not good. 23:50 in an hour and a half. What is that? That's about $15 an hour. So I guess on par with what we were making on Monday. Which I really did not know what to expect out of this Wednesday shift, because I mean, Wednesdays are one of the slowest days of the week. I'm going out during off-peak times, which I thought would work in my favor. But I honestly had no idea. Like, I didn't know if I'd make $10 an hour, $20 an hour. That's why we're out here. We're seeing just how bad DoorDash is right now. Rebecca Parsons, I think they're throttling pay at $15 an hour. I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's quite $15 an hour, but it does seem to be maybe like 18. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm at after expenses. Because with expenses, I mean, we're doing real bad. Yeah, the AI God is listening to me, unfortunately. Maybe if I complain enough about pay, it'll send me an order after this one. All right, we're about a minute away from this drop-off. So, if we could just string together like some back-to-back orders, that would be great. Why are these rich people low tipping? I don't know what rich people you're referring to. Are you talking about because I said I do a high income area? I mean, just because it's high income doesn't mean they're rich. And the way people get rich is usually by saving money. The reason I like to do high income is just because, I don't know, I just like driving around there better. And I feel like there's more frequency of orders, but it doesn't mean more tips, unfortunately, or better tips. And I feel like this tip is pretty good. I mean, they didn't get a whole lot from KFC, and they're tipping $4.50. So I mean, that's a solid tip. Okay. This area is a little bit sketchy though. All right. Are we going to, let's see. Am I going to get another order here pretty soon? I will catch up with the chat in just a sec. All right, where are we headed to now? All right, we're heading to a hotspot. I think this area is one of the busiest areas around this time. Like once it's 4:30, the area I'm driving to should be pretty good. I'm hoping anyway. All right, well, I drive through this slow neighborhood area. Okay, let me catch up with some of the chat. All right. Man, that was a lot of chats. Okay, maybe not. If you have a question for me or something, yeah, put it in the chat again. But I'm trying to drive over to a hotspot now, so. I'm hoping things pick up. This is pretty bad. McDonald's or Wendy's? Honestly, I like McDonald's. Josh, why you didn't grow your hair back? I honestly just like it this way. It's a lot easier to maintain. That's the number one reason, so. The Skew View, aka Sam, if you want to help Blake out and you can't/won't super chat, get him higher trending stats during the stream. It drives other people to his channel. Yeah, if you want to, that would be great. I mean, you guys do what you want. If you're enjoying the stream, share it, super chat, whatever you want to do. That is totally up to you. I just appreciate you guys watching, honestly.
right.
Give me something here, DoorDash. Something would be nice. Some order, something that would be great. I really don't want to close out my second hour having only made $23. That's so terrible. Sean Lawless, DoorDash fell off a cliff in my area. There's like 1,000 dashers and like 50 orders. Yeah, the oversaturation is just like, it is so beyond me why they allowed so many people to get on the platform. Who here has been dashing for over a year now? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been dashing over a year. Put a 2 if you've been dashing for under a year. I'm so curious to see where everyone's at. Okay. Do I invest in crypto? Yeah, a little bit. I've got some. I just sit the most busy McDonald's in a wealthy area. Oh, 28 in 2 hours. Thank you so much. Super chat from AO Chill, $4.99. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Anyone who sent a super chat, shout out to you guys. Looks like I'm seeing a lot of 1s, which means you guys have been dashing over a year. Anyone here been dashing longer than me? I started like spring, summer of 2018. So I'm like going on my 6th year. Or 2018. Did I say 2016? If I did, I meant 2018. Lexi started in 2017. Okay. AO Chill dashing for 2 weeks. Okay, wow, brand new. Rebecca Parsons, 6 years, but way less now. Yeah. Okay. We got a couple of 6-7 year people out here. Joshua Domsky, 5 years. Okay. Josh since 2019, so yeah, 5 years. Okay, yeah. We got some veterans out here and also some newcomers. Hans Schulman, 4 months. Well, guys, anyone who's been dashing for under a year, it's probably only going to get worse. I'm sorry to say this, but I do not think DoorDash is going anywhere in terms of the pay. It's probably time to just like not DoorDash, honestly. If I had to be fully transparent with you guys, I would not use DoorDash, like only DoorDash, if it wasn't for like, if I couldn't live stream and stuff like that with you guys. Because just doing DoorDash by itself is so not worth it. Now, multi-apping DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, yeah, it's a little more worth it. I haven't done that in a while because I've been deactivated on Grubhub for so long. But even like doing DoorDash and Uber Eats, it's still not nearly what it was. I remember like 3 years ago, I was doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, and I could easily make $32 an hour. Most times $35, sometimes $38 an hour. Being DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. That was 3 years ago, right? 2021? Yeah, about 3 years ago. That's how good the pay was. Now I have a feeling if I used all three, it would barely get me above $20 an hour. It really does seem like the pay has just basically been cut in half. That's how bad DoorDash is right now. Yeah, I think Grubhub is definitely the slowest, But sometimes they get good orders. Sometimes I see their orders sitting there waiting around when I'm picking up DoorDash or Uber Eats orders. So I multi-app, skip DoorDash, Uber Eats, and it's still $14, $15 an hour. Yeah, that's what I mean, is like, I mean, just doing Uber Eats might be a little bit better than DoorDash right now. I don't think there's as many people on Uber Eats. I don't think there is. So yeah, we'll see. I'm still waiting on an order right now. Oh boy. How long has it been since our last order? 10 minutes now? Something like that? Let's see. Do you guys think DoorDash is going to get slightly better throughout 2024? Or do you think it's going to go down? Or do you think it's going to stay about this bad? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's going to go down. Put a 2 if you think it's going to stay the same. And put a 3 if you think it's actually going to get better as the year goes on. 1 is it's going to get worse. Yeah, 2 stay the same. 3 is get better. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people thinking it's going to get worse. Do you think you guys will stay on trying to make money on DoorDash, or just give it up altogether? Hans Schulman, it just depends on where you are. I mean, I think it does. Yeah, there is varying markets, but I think DoorDash as a whole right now, Dashers as a whole right now, it's just really bad. It definitely will get worse if they implement what they are doing in New York and Seattle. Yeah, I agree. I think it might be time to, to really not focus on DoorDashing anymore. I think it's only going to get worse with the economy, with the oversaturation, with the base pay dropping more. I think all of those things are going to happen. Oh gosh, I'm actually going to take this order, even though it's bad. This is $3.50 for 1 mile. So I can get it done pretty quick, but that is pretty bad. Yeah, that's bad. This order will close out our second hour though. So what will we be at after this hour? From DoorDash, what, we'll be at $26.50, I think. 26.50 or 27. We'll be at 27. So yeah, to close out our second hour, $27 in 2 hours. That is terrible. And I think I've probably driven about 35 miles or more. I would have to check, but yeah. Well, yeah, there is the super chat dollars, which I really appreciate. But I'm not going to count those towards like my DoorDash pay. Rideshare is putting a lot of wear and tear on your car, so the higher hourly rate is not really higher. Well, that is true, but you also get a bigger tax write-off because you're driving more miles. And the miles that you drive as a rideshare driver are not as hard on your car as DoorDashing. Because with DoorDashing, you're in parking lots, stop and go, parking, all sorts of stuff like that. Rideshare is a lot easier on your car, even though you're driving more miles, and you get a bigger tax write-off. So like, I make $20 an hour, $28 an hour doing Uber and Lyft. It doesn't matter how many miles I drive. It's so much better than the $13 an hour I'm making doing DoorDash. So that just is what it is. I'm gonna run in and grab this order though. All right, guys, I'm back. We got this order. What the heck? Just jumped from a 3-minute drive to a 5-minute drive. Not sure how that's possible. After this, I'm gonna just park and catch up on some chats while we wait for our next order, so. Dang it. Catch up on some chats, wait for the next order. I'm hoping we get a good order. That would be amazing. Like, yeah, I don't know. Something like $10 for 4 miles. I'm just putting that out there. You know, $10 for 4 mile. I know there's going to be an order like that. It's going to hit my phone. So, Wednesday, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I got an order today that said guaranteed tip. There was not one. DoorDash is straight up lying. Dang. That's actually crazy. Where did it say guaranteed tip? I'm curious about that. I've never seen an order say that. Or maybe I just don't notice it. The Skew View, aka Sam, let's all send some positive vibes to Blake and source him a good order. Yes, please. I need a good order. You guys have seen the garbage that has been sent my way. Like, there's no orders that come in. I've taken all but one. And I regret declining that one. So anyone who's just joining, if you'd like please like the live stream. And also, after I drop off this order that I'm doing right now, which is $3.50 for 1 mile, it's taken me about 6 minutes to get done, so not bad at all. But after I drop this off, it's going to be $27 in 2 hours. So yeah, there's that. That's how this shift is going right now. And we're trying to see just how bad DoorDash is going to get. Just how bad is it right now? Maybe Wednesdays are just like never go out. Never go out on a Wednesday. That could be what I learned from this shift, is to just never go out. Does anyone here order DoorDash? I don't, but curious. Yeah, I order DoorDash. Not too much anymore, just because it's kind of a waste of money. But yeah, I definitely used to order it a lot. But the food is always cold. Like, that's what's funny. And so many Dashers, like, have a hard time finding my apartment. So, I think that's why it's always cold. So what are we thinking? $10 for 4 miles? That's the next order that's going to come in? Are we going to speak it into existence? That's my question. Are we about to speak a $10 for 4 mile order getting sent to my phone? Are we about to speak that into existence? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Josh, I prefer to order on Uber Eats. Interesting. We got Sam saying he's chanting into his crystal ball. Calmer Cole, my car broke down and it's not that good. Dang. Sorry about that. That's so annoying. Oh, this guy's waiting out here for me for his order. Hold up. Oh boy. All right, guys. $24 plus the $3 cancellation. So $27 in our first 2 hours. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna drive a little bit closer to the restaurants and then catch up on some of these chats. Is it as bad for everyone else right now as it is for me? Or is this just my area? Like, Or is it just this bad? Oh, we got Jesse Ray's saying I've got $16 for 1.5 miles heading my way. I hope so. Rebecca Parsons, it's everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere, I think. Like, if anyone's dashing right now, are you doing better than the $13.50 that I'm doing right now? Sean Lawless, yes, I've been sitting here for 45 minutes, not a single order. Wow. Yeah, I feel ya. Hans Schulman, tough to say. I work late at night and still pretty well on Friday and Saturday nights. Usually other nights are hit or miss. Dallas, how much is the base pay typically? It's usually $2, even if it's a long mile order, unfortunately. Yeah. Rebecca Parsons, taking only 3 orders today, $22.50. That's very similar to me. What's better, Hollister or Aeropostale? Definitely Hollister. Hollister has some great clothes. And they're just very, very well made, in my opinion. If things don't pick up in terms of orders, I might have to pick up another drink because that keeps me entertained. All right, I'm gonna park at this McDonald's. The fact that I haven't had a McDonald's order sent my way is pretty outrageous. I mean, in the past 2 hours, like, there's been so many orders from McDonald's. Like, we know that's a thing. Oh, right as I'm pulling in, $6 for 3.4 miles. So, not the $10 that I was hoping for, but hey, I will take that. And it's not even to McDonald's, which is funny. I was pulling into the McDonald's parking lot, and it's not to McDonald's. How does this work? But that's not bad. I'll take that. $6, 3.5 miles. That's what we're working with right now. Maybe that is a sign of things to come because we only waited, like 3 minutes until that order came in. So that's a good sign. That's a great sign. And we're only a minute from this Costa, or was it Cafe Rio? No, Costa Vida. Costa Vida. Okay. Oh, I don't think I've ever been to this Costa Vida. I guess all those positive vibes sent my way, maybe they'll just lead to more consistent orders. Because I would rather that than a banger order, honestly. Like, just give me something consistent. Alright, we got Costa Vida. We're pulling in right now. This might be a pretty quick order. I'm hoping the traffic doesn't get too bad today, though. Alright, I'm going to just run in. Just because it's usually quicker. Because I don't have to hold 2 phones, so... All right, that was a little bit of a wait. Let's see. Okay, there's like way too much, way too many chats to get to. I gotta get this order dropped off. But we're starting this third hour off pretty good with this $6 order. Maybe we can hit a over $20 hour. That would be cool. Oh, come on, hurry up. I swear some drivers are just terrible. So after this, we'll be at $33, and this order only took about, let's see, what? No, I guess we're still not doing that good. Dang it. After this, we will have been at it for 2 hours and 20 minutes, $33, and in this third hour, we will have only done this order in 20 minutes because there's a little bit of a wait, but one of our shortest waits of the whole day. The amount of $3 orders and 20-mile ones is getting insane today. Did it freeze? Is this still frozen? Anyone? Okay, good. Okay, good. Sweet. Do you work the busiest areas? I mean, I tried to, yeah. I try to work the busiest areas, but it just depends. I mean, unfortunately, there's really not busy areas right now. I guess I haven't really tried going into Salt Lake in a while. Like, I guess that could be more lucrative. Man, I really had some high hopes for this shift. I was thinking $18 an hour. Hans Schulman, Blake, are you doing anything else for income right now besides food delivery, Uber, Lyft, and YouTube? At the moment, I mean, I have investments and stuff, but for income, nothing at the moment. But what I mean by that is I'm not trying very hard at real estate right now, and also I'm still in the works with some negotiating for the guy that I do some editing for, my real estate broker. So like that's just paused for right now. But yeah, I'll be back at doing some of that stuff. I do have like one client for a commercial real estate deal that I'm working with, but it won't be done until the fall. So that's what, like another 6 months maybe on that. So like, yeah, I'm still doing other stuff, but just my main focuses right now are on, yeah, YouTube, Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash, and Uber Eats, obviously. But getting to Spark, I wish. I've been on the waiting list for so long. Marquisha Renee, orders are picking up finally. I hope it stays that way for me too. I'm hoping after this we don't have to wait. That would be nice. Dinner time should be better for me. Yeah. I hope it is. Hans Schulman, okay, nice, makes sense. I can't do Uber Lyft because my car is too old to qualify. Do you do Instacart? If so, how is it? I do Instacart, but unfortunately, there's just not many batches. I don't do it very often. I've never really done it consistently. So like, I don't know where the best areas are. I don't know when the best times of the day are, really. So that's the problem with Instacart, is like I'll have it on running in the background if I'm multi-apping. And sometimes I go like 2.5, sometimes 3 hours without even getting a batch on the screen. So yeah, that's Instacart for me. That basically sums it up. Radiant 7, what other non-food delivery apps can anyone recommend? I mean, there's Roadie, which I've been thinking about trying. I've heard some people make good money on it. There's TaskRabbit. I don't know if you guys have ever tried TaskRabbit, but that's a pretty good app. Jonathan Tulloch, is Grubhub a thing in your area? Yeah, I'm deactivated off Grubhub, so I haven't done Grubhub in probably almost 2 years now. Has anyone tried TaskRabbit? It's pretty good, because you basically get to select your own pay. Like, TaskRabbit is actually how DoorDash should operate, where you get to set your hourly pay for whatever job it is that you're offering, if that makes sense. Like, there's a bunch of different categories of jobs, like help someone move, walk dogs, whatever, I don't know, mow lawns. And you literally set your hourly pay, and then people can choose you if they want. Like, that's how DoorDash should be. You should put in how much you want to make per mile, and then people can decide if they want to use you or not. That's how it should be, in my opinion. Because otherwise, we're not independent contractors. Like, that's the problem. Did you bid on the work in TaskRabbit? No, it's not a bid. It just has like, for TaskRabbit, it has like the average hourly that people are charging, and you can go however much above you want to go or however much below. You can put in your amount of experience that you have, stuff like that, to where if you're super experienced at like painting or something, you could be like charging $40 an hour because you're super experienced with painting. But if you just know how to paint, but maybe you haven't done it, then maybe you charge $28 an hour. And then the customer decides when they want the task done. They decide if they want more experience, less experience, if they want to pay more or less or whatever it is. Or maybe there's just no one who's accepting that job, and so then they're willing to pay more for it, like things like that. That's really how DoorDash should operate, because otherwise we should just be classified as something else. Because independent contractor is not the correct classification for DoorDash drivers. How did I get deactivated off of Grubhub? I got deactivated off Grubhub for multi-apping. That's why. I was being too risky with it. Learned my lesson, but so it is what it is. I'm getting hungry, honestly. Do you guys ever get food while you're out on your shift, or do you usually bring your food, or do you go back home and eat? Dallas, how do they know if you're multi-apping? Well, it wasn't like they knew. It was just I was taking too long to deliver orders off of Grubhub because I was like accepting orders off of each platform. So I'd have like a Grubhub order, a DoorDash order, and an Uber Eats order. And so it was just showing that I wasn't driving the route that Grubhub wanted me to drive. And once you do that over and over again, they deactivate you. So, but yeah, getting kind of hungry. Do you guys have like a go-to place where you'll pick up food if you're out on your shift? I feel like mine is always Taco Bell. That's my favorite place to pick up food while I'm out. In-N-Out. Oh, In-N-Out actually sounds so good right now. Yeah, In-N-Out is good. DoorDash is bad because they're not giving any more peak pay. Yeah, there's usually only peak pay at night for me, like 10 p.m. to midnight. Tristan P., you pick up McDonald's. Isaac saying Bill Miller's. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what Jack in the Crack is either, unless that's Jack in the Box. Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah, Chick-fil-A's good. That's usually one of mine too. Did you just choose your location on Grubhub? I'm active but can only work downtown. Yeah, I believe I chose my location. Jack in the Box, I feel like I've had so rarely. Like maybe only 2 times ever. Maybe they have some pretty good food there. I honestly can't remember. That's how long it's been. All right. Man. All right, guys. We're at $30 plus the $3 for the half pay we got on an order. If you guys are just joining me, and we've been at it for almost 2.5 hours, which is so bad. What is that hourly pay? I'm going to do the math real quick. 33 divided by 2.5. $13.20 per hour is what we're doing right now, guys. That's so terrible. It's honestly hard to believe that that's how bad it is. Who's doing better than me right now if you guys are out on your shift? Is anyone doing better than $13.20 an hour? Close out and refresh. Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Hans Schulman, Blake, what is your current DoorDash acceptance rate? I think it's 95 or 96 or 94, something around there. Anyone doing Deliver That? I'm not. I haven't tried Deliver That. Is it any good? Lee, thinking about doing Uber and Lyft, how much better is it? It's double the pay. It's legitimately double the pay. Like right now I'm making $13.20. I'd probably be making $26 to $32 an hour on Uber and Lyft. That's how big of a difference it is. Hans Schulman, no way, and you're getting so few orders with 96% acceptance rate. Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's That is how oversaturated it is. It's so bad. I'm just hoping that in the next hour and a half, maybe I can make, let's see, we got an hour and a half left. I'm hoping we can make another $30. Let's try and basically double what we've made, make $30 in the next hour and a half, and then I would count that as a decent comeback. Where am I even driving to? Okay. I'm trying to drive to a busier area. It's just a lot of wasted gas. Yeah, a lot of wasted gas. Yes, I am a top dasher. So top dasher with like 95% acceptance rate. That's what I'm at. If you guys haven't already liked the live stream, I'm trying to get over 100 likes on this one. Maybe more if we hit it pretty soon. Let's try and get it above 100. Unless you guys aren't liking the live stream, then don't like it. Even though my ratings and acceptance rate are above average. All right. Yeah, Robert, Robert's one of the goats of this live stream. Super chat and liked it. Princess Anna Sarah. Yeah, I try not to decline too many either because there's so few and far between. Like I just don't get orders. Rebecca Parsons, I don't know anyone getting a tax refund this year. It's really weird and not normal. Are you talking about like gig workers not getting a tax refund or a tax refund? Or are you talking about just like even W-2 employees? Because that would be crazy if W-2 employees aren't getting tax refunds. That's like one of the benefits. Gig and W-2. Interesting. Everyone you know does both gig work and W-2. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. All right, how long has it been since my last order? I've lost track. Well, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Which is pretty terrible. Let's see. I just found out a new trick for Top Dasher. However, if I pause every time after a delivery and unpause only once I'm back in the exact hotspot for good orders, not 3 min away, 2 min away. I'm not exactly understanding that. Otherwise, there's higher chance of them sending you a bad order. Thoughts on DoorDash $0 base pay? Is that a thing? Has anyone seen $0 base pay? I didn't know that was a thing. Close to 12 minutes. Oh, it's been 12 minutes since I got my last order. Dang. Okay, I see what you mean, Lee. Gotcha. I'll try it, maybe. So we're in the 5 o'clock hour now, where I am. you would think it would start picking up. It is not looking too good. Oh boy. Man, does this light ever change green? Let's see. I have a customer rating 4.95, acceptance rate 100%. I've never declined an offer in over a year. Completion rate 100%, and on time is 96. I made $34 in 2.5 hours from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. I'm in the Provo market. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's like about what I did the other night, if I remember. Joe, one day no good, the next day bangers. I mean, right now for me, it's just all no good. The only bangers I see are on Lyft and Uber. How much so far have I made? I've made, okay, I guess there's some new people hopping on. I've made $33, and that's including a half pay for a order that was already picked up by someone else. And that's in 2.5 hours. $33 in 2.5 hours. We're averaging $13 an hour, which is terrible. What's my funniest Lyft interaction? I mean, I've had a couple, but it's mostly just people like, they either tell me crazy stories that I feel like they're just lying about. Like that's usually the funniest stuff I run into. It's just, I swear some people just lie because it's like, oh, well, I'm never going to see this person again. So why not just make up random stuff? Like I had this one guy say that his son was like the #1 weed grower in America. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he was saying. And I'm like, interesting. He said he won like a weed growing competition. I didn't even know that was a thing. So that was a weird one. All right, we just got to this hot spot. Austin, I did $145 in 7 hours. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. Well, that's way better than I'm doing. Like $145 in 7 hours is $21 an hour about. So I would say, yeah, that's well worth it. Let's see, I'm gonna park at this McDonald's. I might get a fry. That sounds good, actually. Large fry. I think I am. Large McDonald's fries in California are $5 now. Holy crap. Well, we'll see if I get an order. I'm getting a large fry.
McDonald's, would you like to use the mobile app today?
No thanks. Can I just do a large fry? Can I just do one large fry?
Hi, sorry about that. My name is Juan, and what can we get started for today?
Can I just do one large fry?
Sure thing. Perfect. Anything else for you today?
No, that's it.
All right, it's gonna be 367 at the first window.
Thank you. Wow, 367. Not much better than California. John Rambo, what's up?
Hello, just a large fry?
Yeah.
367.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like your receipt?
No, I'm okay,
Well,
thanks.
good to go. Have a great day.
Yeah, maybe I need to pick up a protein shake or something. No orders still. Man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Dang, you got fired from DoorDash or from your normal job? Oh, wow. Those are fresh. What time am I dashing till? About 6:30. I might end sooner because it's so bad. Well, we got another order. $3 for 1 mile. I am gonna take that. Just because it's been like 20 minutes now since my last order. Wow. I think that'll be $36 in... Yeah, that barely pays off the fries. Good point. It doesn't even pay off the fries. That's what's funny. Hold up. Anyway, Taco Bell order for $3 1 mile. Hopefully I can get it done pretty fast, but that'll get us to $36 in 3 hours. So that's really awful. Taco Bell's pretty slow for you guys. Well, it depends for me. Are you talking about the drive-thru or just like you don't get many orders from them? I get some decent orders. Oh wow, Corey Mack. That is a great order. Yeah, Taco Bell in my area doesn't have a dollar menu either. They call it the cravings menu. So, are you only doing DoorDash for content? Yes and no. Like, I still do it because I want to make money, but it's fun to live stream with you guys, so. All right. I'm going in to pick this up. Well, yeah, Joe, you're right. Taco Bell does take their time because it's not even ready yet, and they said it's gonna be a couple minutes. So I'm like, well, I don't want my fries to get all nasty. I'll just eat these while I wait. It's literally 2 items. It's like a crunch wrap and Cinnabons. I don't know why it's taking so long. Of course, Robert. I feel that. Dave Mraz, McDonald's food sucks. Hold up. As a value, but their fries are the best. Yeah, I agree. They do have one of the best fries. Definitely some of the best fast food fries. If DoorDash made me CEO, what 3 changes would I make? Well, that's a tough question. Because if I was DoorDash CEO, I'd probably leave it the exact same. Because he's doing pretty well for himself. I guess the only thing I would change is just be fully transparent. Like, show how much the customer is paying for the order, how much you're getting from the added fees and stuff like that. But absolute power corrupts absolutely. Exactly. Yeah, they should have it ready by pickup time. I totally agree. Like, let me check. Yeah, we're already 3 minutes past the pickup time on this order. All right, I'm going to go in and see if it's done. While I'm in there, like the live stream if you haven't already. Well, finally. All right, this is just 3 minutes away. So not too bad, but anyway. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and flip a U. Oh, oops. Yeah, sorry, I'm not reading the chats right this second, because yeah, trying to focus on this, but and I gotta eat these fries. Fix my ball head. I don't know how. This thing is not stable enough right now. But how much have I made so far? After this order, which I'm dropping off, it'll be $36 in 3 hours, which is really terrible. Not bad. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like, yeah. What's the best order I've ever gotten? Good question. I mean, on Uber Eats, there was one time I got like a massive $50 tip from this crab place. And I believe that order was like, ended up being like $60 for like 5 miles or something like that. But yeah, if I do, I don't know who asked this, but people are asking or saying, I typically make $200 a day, but even my pay has gone down. If I do rideshare, I can still hit $200 a day, like fairly easily. With rideshare, I like to make $150 to $200 in about, I can do it in 6 or like 5 to 6, 7 hours. Have I tried Amazon Flex? I haven't. Yeah, Amazon Flex is weird to me. Oh. Radiant 7. That was for someone else. Okay. My bad. I'm lost because I left the chat for so long getting this Taco Bell order. Dream car? My dream car is probably a McLaren 720S. Those cars are so dope. Alright, I gotta drop this order off. It's an apartment, so... Gosh, I don't know this apartment complex at all. Well, hopefully I can find it pretty quick. You guys stay here, like the live stream. I'll be back in a sec. John Rambo, time to call it. I don't know what you guys are talking about in here. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish these fries. And can't you sign up for DoorDash's pizza delivery program? Heard it was decent. Yeah, I am signed up. Joe, doing any dashing tomorrow? I might. I'll probably do more. I am probably going to do some. I'm not sure yet, though. I got some stuff to get done tomorrow. Secret stash. Is it true that the algorithm gives you orders if you are actually in motion driving past the restaurants instead of sitting next to them still? I mean, that's it depends, honestly. But I mean, I do get orders sitting around. Like, I've gotten a couple today sitting around. But I do think it makes it better if you're moving. Like, for some reason, DoorDash wants to see you moving, even though it's more dangerous to send you orders when you're actually driving. Dave Mraz, since your last customer you had, what is your monthly salary now with everything included? Like for March? Like, how much have I made from March so far, or what? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Whoops. You should make a video talking about your journey from Wendy's to now self-employed. I never worked at Wendy's, but are you delivering in a new area that's slow? I am delivering in an area I don't normally dash in. I guess it is pretty slow. KFC manager. Oh, yeah, I have made a couple of videos on that. Sorry, I'm just trying to finish up these fries. All right. If I don't get an order in the next 10 minutes, I think I'm gonna call it. Robert, make sure to not leave. Robert, just make sure to not leave an open bottle of soda in the back seat again. Yes, that will definitely make it so you don't get tips on rideshare. Jax, I tried dashing in Utah Valley during $5 peak pay and got an order after 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, the sometimes there's like even $8 peak pay down here when it's like midnight and stuff, but you get no orders. Absolutely none. Peak pay is basically a scam. What are your guys' thoughts on peak pay? Scam or no scam? Robert saying scam. Earn by time is a scam. Yeah, definitely earn by time is a scam. Do you guys think earn by time is a scam too? Because I think earn by time, I think peak pay, I think all of it. I think just DoorDash is scam. Scam for not busy areas, but my area is, it's a huge plus. Huh? Yeah, I basically think that everything about DoorDash is a scam. Haven't seen peak pay in a long time. Dang. There's stretches like that for me as well. So since DoorDash sucks, let's just call it like it is. DoorDash sucks. What are we doing to make money? What are you guys doing to make money? Outside of DoorDash, obviously. Because DoorDash, you can't really make money right now. That's the problem. You stay where you drop off. I mean, I was going to, but I'm driving into a place where I think I might actually get orders. I just joined Uber Eats to deliver and Rover for pet sitting. I'll have to check out Rover. That would be easy. Pet sitting. Craigslist odd jobs. Compete in fighting game tournaments. Someone just won $1 million on Street Fighter. I only do it because I have severe insomnia. Oh gosh. There's too many chats coming in here now. And can never function at a normal job. Mario, I have a W-2. DoorDash is a side hustle for me. DoorDash beats watching TV. Yeah, that's true. It does beat watching TV. I do rideshare or Lyft, but my car doesn't qualify. Yeah, that's the hard part, and that's actually why I think rideshare is so much better, because it's harder to qualify and it's less appealing, and you know that means the oversaturation doesn't really affect rideshare as much. So that is one plus for doing rideshare. Does a 2010 car qualify? If not, should I rent a car? No, I don't think a 2010 car would qualify. I think it has to be 10 years or newer. So, should you rent a car? I mean, that's not really a question I can answer. It really depends on how long you're going to be doing it, what your goal is, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. So I think it's been, what, 15 minutes now since my last order? If anyone is just joining, I've gone for over 3 hours now, and we've made $36. And that was with an unassigned half-pay order. Do you think about DoorDash getting all in our business about the way we drive? What do I think about that? I didn't know they did. I guess I haven't heard about that. John Rambo, who's better, Stockton or Malone? I would say Malone because he won MVPs, but I mean, Stockton was good too. Do you think luxury rideshare pays good? I was thinking of buying an S-Class and getting into the luxury rideshare. I've done a little bit of the luxury rideshare when I had my Mercedes. I did a little bit, but I don't think it's worth it to just buy a car for that. And the depreciation on like a luxury ride is astronomical. I mean, every mile is just going to be completely obliterating the value of that car. And it's so expensive to fix luxury cars. So that's what makes it hard, is I personally don't think it's worth it. Thoughts on getting a Mercedes-Benz? 100% recommend if you're not using it for gig work. That Mercedes was like the best car. It was built like a tank, so fun to drive, and it actually gets pretty good gas mileage for that nice of a car. and I never had a single thing go wrong with it. And I put 100,000 miles on it. So, Muhammad made $50 in 2 hours. Now it's dead. Only Uber Eats. Dang, I wish I could say the same. I cannot believe how bad it is right now. I don't think I'll be dashing in this area again. This is so bad. I mean, after expenses, I try out Uber Eats in that area. It pops off during dinner. I mean, I tried Uber Eats in this area on Monday, and it's terrible. But, yeah, after expenses, I've probably made like $8 an hour. Yeah, like, wow, it's bad. It's so bad right now. If by 6 o'clock I still haven't gotten an order, I'm definitely calling it. That's why I'm kind of like driving back closer towards my apartment, because I'm like, if I'm going to be calling it and I don't get a single order, then I might as well start heading back home, you know. Might as well. I mean, this is a joke. I was going to go out for 4 hours, but able age, just stay home at this point. Yeah, seriously. I should have just stayed home. Literally, I should have, like, I could have made the amount I made doing DoorDash in about an hour and 15 minutes with rideshare. So, what time is it? It is 5:50 for me. So, won't it pick up in a little bit? Yeah, it might, but also probably not, because I mean, I did the later shift on Monday, which is a busier day than Wednesday, and it never picked up. Plus, I have plans around 7:30. So I got something I have to go to. So I have to be home by around 7 anyway. So it's like, if I don't get an order here pretty soon, I might as well just turn in. Make it up doing rideshare tomorrow or something. $36. Wow. Absolutely awful. $36 in 3 hours. Terrible. Time to put $36 on black at the roulette table. Seriously. What car do I use for rideshare? I use this same one, Chevy Cruze 2016. Okay. Okay. There's that $11 for 4 mile order that we were putting out positive vibes for. Blaze Pizza, $11 for 4 miles. I will take that any day of the week. So we got, after this, not bad, $47 after this. Improves our pay a little bit. But why do I have a feeling that this Blaze Pizza order is going to take forever? Yeah, maybe the tide is turning. You need some form of phone holder. Yeah, I do have a phone holder. First of all, I'm using this one. And then second of all, I have one right here. But this case is too thick, so I have to get like a different case probably. Anyway. How much do you make on the live stream? I mean, it just depends on how many people tune in. It varies. It's not too much though. it's like, I don't know, $20. And then plus if people super chat. Nathaniel, bro, I was DoorDashing for 3 years and they randomly deactivated my account because they said I purposely took long to complete orders. Yeah, that's a fairly new thing with the earn by time going on. You can drive the stats up on the YouTube page too. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how many people watch. That's the thing. Well, we're 10 likes away from 100 on this live stream. So if 10 of you guys watching this right now could like the live stream to get us to 100, I'd greatly appreciate it. My thoughts on mod pizza? I mean, I like mod pizza. It's great. All right, we're just a couple likes away. 6 likes. I'm gonna run in and grab this. And if I could come back and see 100 likes, that would be amazing. All right. Oh, wow. 104 likes. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you guys getting it up to 104 likes. Had to put those pizzas in the trunk with the pizza hot bag. Hoping I can get this one done pretty quick. It says a 12-minute drive. I knew it'd be a bit of a wait in there though. That's what's unfortunate, is this is a great order. I just wish they would have had it ready. But hey, I'm not complaining. $11 for 4 miles, especially what we've been seeing today. I will take that, and I will not say a word about it. Did you leave the keys on the ignition when you leave? Yeah, I do. I was talking about this earlier. Utah is like the safest place. And if I can see my car, like while I'm in the restaurant, I mean, I've been doing it for 6 years, and I've always left my car in when I run into restaurants. I always do. And when I run up the orders too. There's just like, there's not much crime around here at all. It's way safe to leave your car on and run in somewhere. I don't think there's many carjackings around me. So, but who knows? Maybe one day my luck will run out. What part of Utah? My son just moved out there, Salt Lake City. I mean, the part I'm dashing in right now is Provo, Orem area. Salt Lake City can be a little bit more sketchy just because it's more of a big city. So how much time do you need to take on by time for them to flag you about it? If you are 10 minutes past the pickup time or the drop-off time, they'll penalize you for that. You'll get a contract violation. If you like drop the order off 10 minutes later than what they said, yeah. Yeah, I probably wouldn't survive in a lot of other cities. Just because I'm so used to where I live now. Raleigh, North Carolina was very good for DoorDash and Instacart last year. Now it's so bad. Yeah, that's usually, or I mean, that's how it's been for, I feel like every area has been like that. Like it used to just be so much better. How was DoorDash back in 2017? The pay, the orders, etc. Well, I didn't do DoorDash in 2017, so I don't know. But I do know in 2018, because that's when I started. And I actually do know because I guess I know some people who've been doing it since 2017. But in 2017, every order was $6.50. Just a flat rate, every single order. And it was pretty consistent all the time, for the most part. Like, definitely not oversaturated. When I first started, I guess it was a little bit slower when I started, just because there wasn't like as many people on DoorDash. I would say right now, it's like very similar, if not like slightly less busy than when I first started. But the biggest difference is when I first started and I was making $16 an hour on DoorDash, it was good money because first of all, inflation hadn't gone through the roof and I was only 18. So $16 an hour is actually pretty good for an 18-year-old. And back then, like, gas was way cheaper. I remember gas in my area was like $2 flat. And then just everything was way cheaper, as we know. And so $16 back then was actually pretty good pay. Now, it's like $15 an hour or even less. And prices are way more for everything, so you have way less buying power. So it's actually significantly worse now than it was in 2018, but you weren't making too much more in 2018, and it wasn't too much busier because DoorDash wasn't that big. Like, there just wasn't that many orders. It wasn't oversaturated. The best time was 2020 to 2022, I would say. Those were the peak years. One, because the pandemic. Two, because it was just like the perfect supply and demand. There was like not too many Dashers. There was a lot of orders, and yeah, it was just, people were getting those, what were they called? The checks from the government. Stimulus checks. That was helping people tip extra. Like, everything was just way better then. You could easily make $23 an hour. No problem. Drive not even that many miles. That was kind of the golden age of being a gig worker, in my opinion. 2020 to 2022. We got 6 minutes left till we drop this order off. Joe, still can't get into Grubhub. Do you do that too? I did, but I got deactivated off of them a couple years ago. So, yeah. Anyway, I think this is probably going to be my last order. That stimulus check went down the toilet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone just spent that on like the most idiotic things possible. I don't even remember what I spent mine on. Probably bills. I don't know. Does anyone even remember what they spent their stimulus check on? Car repairs? Yeah. Beer, also booze. Samsung S20 Ultra, food, trees. I spent mine towards a down payment on my Tesla. That was a pretty good purchase probably then. In 2019 when I started, you would never see an offer below $6. Yeah, it was, I mean, there were definitely some, when they changed the pay from a flat rate for every single order to like the base pay plus tip structure, I did see some $3 orders, definitely. But that's what's crazy, is like back then, I would never have taken a $3 order. And I literally took 2 $3 orders today because there's not any orders. And back then, $3 was the base pay. So it was a no tip order. Now you see those $2 orders. I guess what's so messed up is, how did DoorDash get away with lowering our pay while charging the customer more in the process and having inflation go through the roof at the same time? Like, how did DoorDash get away with that? Yeah, I want to get a Prius. Priuses get even better than 50 miles per gallon, the newer ones. Pretty sure they get like 58. And that's city. And then like 59 freeway. Yeah, they do claim that it stimulated the economy. Yet all it really did was get rid of dollar menus and make it so that you can't even live off anything below 50 grand a year. We gotta pray a new app comes out better than DoorDash, Uber Eats. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know if anyone can compete head on now, though. I mean, they would really have to raise a lot of money. And I don't know why DoorDash wouldn't just buy you out if you did make an app. Like, who did they acquire a couple months ago? Is it like Deliveroo or something like that? I don't know. I feel like anyone that tries to come along, they'll just buy them up. With the money they're making from our lowered base pay. How's your Uber series going? Pretty good. I haven't been filming it that much because it's just not that entertaining, I feel like. Like, it's hard to make a video that's like engaging when it's just picking people up. Like, there's no variance of orders, nothing like that. Like, DoorDash, in my opinion, is way more entertaining because there's just so many different variables, so many different opinions, so many different things to talk about. But like, yeah, with Uber, it's just not that fun. So I'm still doing it. I've saved over like $5,000 at this point for the down payment on my house, but I've had a lot of expenses coming up, like car expenses. I have a baby on the way. She's due not any day now, but over 37 weeks now, so it really could come any day now. So I had baby expenses, stuff like that, and yeah, so it's been harder to save. But I'm hoping by the end of the year I can have like the $30,000 I need to get into a house at the beginning of 2025. That's kind of the goal. Plus, I just signed an 11-month lease with my apartment. So, I mean, I'm going to wait till that runs out anyway. But, like, beginning of next year, that's the plan. Anyone else trying to get into a house? I thought a house was like 15, 20K. I mean, for the down payment, it's more. I have to save like a little under 10% because it's self-employment. And so they have to take bank statements instead of like your tax forms. So then you don't qualify for any of the grants. When you're out for the night, it will. I'm not sure what that means, but anyone else trying to get a house though? I mean, the market's not really the best to buy a house right now. So, I get it. And I probably won't buy if interest rates don't continue to drop a little bit. Just because I don't think it's really worth it to have like 10% interest rate. But anyway, let me run up this order. All right. Well, that's going to do it. I'm calling it a night. So, oh, I actually got $5.50 for that order that that had been picked up by someone else. I thought I was going to get half pay, but maybe there was a hidden tip in that order or something, because it ended up being $5.50. So that's pretty dope. And then here's my stats. So $49.50 in total, and we went for 3.5 hours, a little over 3.5 hours. So let me do the math on that real quick. $49.50 divided by 3.5 hours. So we're averaging $14.14 per hour. That's honestly awful. And I probably, after expenses, only made about $9 an hour. So absolutely awful shift. DoorDash is basically the worst I've ever seen it right now, which is sad, but there's my shift for you on this Wednesday night. I got some other videos coming out this week. I'm gonna try and do another live on Saturday. Not a live shift, but there's just some stuff I want to talk about, discuss with you guys. And yeah, DoorDash is just rough right now. So my advice, multi-app, try other gig apps, invest your money, try and build towards something, and definitely don't DoorDash too much. It's just not worth it right now. But anyways, I appreciate everyone who left super chats, anyone who was leaving comments and everything. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these live streams. So if you enjoy it, then I'll keep doing them because I like it. And yeah, hopefully DoorDash picks up, because this is just really rough right now. So anyway, yeah, hope it goes well for you guys if you're dashing. Hope you make some good money, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.